Hello, welcome to my daily watercolor painting video. Every day I try to paint for at least 15 minutes. Today we're on day 6 and I also am trying to paint with a little bit more, well, it's a heavy topic really. I stress about painting a lot. I judge myself a lot, so I'm trying to kind of break out of that, but it is still a process for me. I don't really know, I don't have answers. So I don't know if you also can relate, and if painting is stressful to you as well, maybe we can find some answers together. One thing that definitely helps me is painting consistently, so this is what I'm trying to do. And today is actually my birthday and I'm still gonna paint at least for a bit. And I actually got this lovely card for my birthday. And I was thinking, I really love metallics. I use metallics a lot in my paintings, and I was just thinking to kind of maybe not recreate these flowers, but they inspired me to do some very simple flowers or flower shapes, maybe some leaf shapes. Where can I put it so that you can kind of see? I guess I'm just going to fold this. So I don't really want to recreate it exactly. I think when I try to recreate something too exactly, it tends to stress me out more than bring me joy. So I'm using it more like an inspiration. I'm not gonna try to do exactly the same thing, because then the judgment kind of is creeps in. Oh, does it look like this? So I'm just literally going to blob some paint on this. Actually this paper is not great quality, so it might not actually turn out very well, but what should I go for? Maybe yellow. I'm literally just playing around right now, and I think, you know, it's just little exercises like this are still helpful, because every time you put your brush to the paint, and you know, every time and brush to the paper you know what I mean, every time you paint, it's helpful, and especially if you're painting without trying not to judge yourself, you know, with the mindset of I'm just playing, I'm just having fun. So I'm just picking colors that, I don't know, just speak to me, and I'm kind of blobbing it down a little bit. Like I'm doing a bit of it. Like, for example, I added a bit of water right now. I'm just darkening in some places, random shapes. I think 2 colors is probably enough. I don't want to mix too many. I do like how yellows look with pinks, but I think I want to, for this one, I think I'm just going to go very similar color, maybe the same pink. This is my favorite, by the way, Permanent Rose. Just a very subtle, and I'm going to add some metallics on top, so that will also change how they look, may add some definition maybe. Anyway, maybe I'll do one more of like an open flower. The open flowers, I find, this one could be an open flower actually. I find them kind of harder to do, because with this you can kind of make this lovely petal shapes, but when I do just like an open blobby one, what should I actually do? I don't know. It's just kind of harder to make the shape, I think. Technically, look at this. I'm overthinking it. Hang on, what if I add lines? And then this became very blobby. I do actually want to add a little bit more darker paint in places. What do I think? Right. Let's see if I can pull some paint, like in this flower. There we go. Just adding some lines. I don't want to add them like too regularly. I want it to be just a bit of a hint here and there. Oh, this is actually the cool idea as well, isn't it? Letting them kind of, no, this is a bit too much. Well, shall we add another one here? Maybe another open one. What if I start with water first? Let's just blob some water. This will be a bit softer when you start with water, not paint. I'm going to try to do the same thing, but this time, not same, but like similar sort of technique, but water fast. Okay, this looks very messy. Doesn't look like a flower at all, does it? Well, this paper is especially not suitable for adding too much water. I mean, when you don't have a good quality paper, wet in wet is harder to do. But hey, we can still make it work somehow. Should I add a little bit more? I think I'm going to add just a little bit more of this one. I want it quite concentrated. When you're adding more paint to paint you already have laid down, it's usually a good idea to add a thicker one so that you don't create this cauliflower effect. I'm not really sure why I want to add it though. I'm overthinking it. Oh, I know what I would like to do sometimes. I like to do this sort of like bit of swirl. Almost treating it as a like a pencil. And then maybe right. I should leave this to dry. But actually, I think I'm going to paint some more. Maybe this one, some tissue. Maybe this time I will do with some blue. I really like cerulean blue, for example. Let's try permanent rose and cerulean blue. Create a very lovely purple. So if I just do this, I'm actually going to add some water to kind of let it do its thing. So I lay the paint down and then I actually add some water. It just adds a bit more interest. Right. Here we go. On this purple where it mixes is just really lovely purple. Should I add a bit more? I feel like I need it more concentrated. I don't wanna overdo it. I think I'm literally just going to leave it like that. And the next one is going to be blue. Maybe a little bit here. Some water. Let it merge, do its thing. And then some pink. That's alright, I guess. And then I'll start with the pink again. Water it down, let it spread. Isn't it just lovely how it spreads? Watercolors are so fun. Well, they can be fun unless you're in my head and you're judging everything you do. That's not fun at all. Don't overthink it, don't overdo it. Okay, I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to stop fussing about. These actually are pretty dry, so I think I can quite confidently start with my metallics now. I'm just going to give them a bit of a spray to wake them up. I think I'm just going to use golds and silvers today. When I use metallic paints, which I love, they are so fun to use, but I use my kind of ruined brushes for them because it's quite hard to clean the metallics out of a brush, you know, because they have such small particles and they are shiny and they tend to get stuck. Actually, even big particles get stuck. I don't think it's the size of them, it's just so shiny. Right. What should we try? I could do this, but I think I'm just going to go with a little bit of something like this. Just want to kind of highlight the petals without it being too isn't too exact. Maybe a little bit of a heavier. See, I'm overthinking again. That's where I ruin things. Like, look, this doesn't look good because I'm overthinking. I'm just going to plop them on now without much thought. Let's see how that goes. I'm still filming, darling. My daughter just came back. With that, obviously. Well, not obviously, but yes. Right. I kind of forgot what I was doing. I don't really have any sort of. I think I'll just leave it at that. Right, let's try maybe some of this technique. So, lobby center, a little bit of a something like this, and then should I add some to the edges as well, or is it gonna be too much? I think I'm going to leave this one as it is because it already has this edge, but this one I'll add some to the edges as well. A little bit of a okay, and let's just maybe try describing the petals a little bit better without being too literal. Maybe like a wavy. Oh, maybe if I could fix this one like this, maybe. Okay, that's it. I don't want to overdo it. Now for these ones, I'm going to switch to silver. Right. Is this? It's almost dry. I think it will be fine. Let's just do this a little bit. No, this one. Right, I am getting distracted because I'm thinking about food. But let's just finish these ones. Maybe I'll add a little bit like a... No, that didn't work. Oh well. Anyway, can you actually see the sparkle there? Oh, look. Yeah, I think you can a little bit light. Let me just show you. Just clean the brush. So yeah, overall, metallics make everything look so much better. Right, hope you liked it. Try it for yourself. It's really fun. And see you tomorrow.